Hey guys, alright, I figured I'd wear this jacket since I went and just picked up the Steelbook of Elvis. We'll open this up and have a look. It's a bit shiny because it's got the plastic on it, which I've got to peel off yet. We'll have a look. Now I'm going to be honest with you, I must be one of the rare people who do not completely, go nuts over this movie. Saw this in the cinema with a couple of friends, one who was 21, and he's 21 years old. At the end of the movie, I'm like, did you learn anything about Elvis? We walked out and he basically said, what the hell was that? And I'm like, I know, the movie was not a great thing about Elvis or whatever. There are far better movies out there to do with Elvis's life and all that. I know I come from the perspective of Tom Parker, from the Colonel. Tom Hanks was not that convincing as Tom Parker as far as I was concerned. The best stuff I found in this movie was when he was in the leather jumpsuit doing the live stuff. The music sounded great in the cinema, and the transformation from what's his name, that Austin Butler guy, to Elvis right at the end. But anyway, let's open up the Steelbook, which seems to be mainly in Australia. I don't know other countries that have got this as of yet, but I do. I've just picked it up. I know, admittedly, if I didn't go much on the movie, why the hell did I get this? Well, it's about Elvis. I love Elvis. Always have since I was about 8 years old. And I figured, watching this a second time around here, I know what I'm going into. Maybe I'll enjoy it better second time around because I already know, as far as I'm concerned, what a bit of a train wreck the movie was. This is my opinion, okay? Going into it, already knowing, maybe I'll enjoy it, second time around, knowing that it's not like, there was one in 2005, was an Elvis TV movie, that was really, really good. That went for about 3.5 hours, and that was really good. And the one that was done in '79, awesome movie. Alright, anyway, let's bring it in, let's have a look, see what we got. Alright then, well, the actual Steelbook cover, this here, oh, you can feel it, it's like indented or raised of an indentation. Basic black, it just does scream Elvis, and this is like one of his belt buckles. Yeah, this is good. Okay, got a bit of sticky on here, which I'm going to have to put, okay, that easily peeled off with the J card. J card on the back here. Movies in Atmos. That was actually really cool in the cinema. Like, actually I went to a cinema that had Atmos audio. First time I'd heard Atmos in a cinema, and I was actually impressed with the audio side of things. Okay, so we just got that on the back, and as I said, I really liked it when he did the whole black leather section of the movie. That sounded really good, it was sort of like ramped up, and not a hell of a lot of bass, but Elvis was never, well, back in them days, wasn't a lot of bass. But yeah, let's have a look. As far as I can see and tell, yep, the discs are very basic, just red and gold. Got that Austin Butler guy there. Take the disc, put disc out, and this one, have a look, if it'll let me. Come on, let me. Jesus, it's in there tight. Okay. What do we got? Okay, it's just him, and it looks like some sort of recording, like reel-to-reel tape. Yeah, it's a reel-to-reel tape player, like they used out of the movie Evil Dead. But that's pretty much it. Steelbooks, you don't get a hell of a lot. The spine there. Whoops, hang on. I'm trying to look and show you at the same time. The spine there. Yeah, I mean, this is gonna look really good over there on the shelf. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna give this another watch and go in with the perspective of I know what I'm gonna get. I know what I'm gonna see. I mean, honestly, come on. The whole point that what was it, bloody Cardi B and Britney Spears music was in it. What the hell's that got to do with Elvis? Seriously, I know you're trying to bring it to a newer generation, but You know, how about don't bullshit about it? Like, why? Okay, so, yeah, I'm glad I actually picked this up. It's going to look good over there. Let's go put it over there. Okay, well, honestly, at this point, I don't even know where I'm going to put it. I've just recently got the hitcher. I think I'm going to have to move the hitcher. I'll put the hitcher somewhere. Because all my other Steelbooks are there, so I'll have that there. I'll do a little, make up a little stand to put that on. I'll find somewhere for the hitcher to live. This is actually really cool. It wasn't that long ago, it was a couple of months ago. There's a place here in Melbourne called Bendigo, and they had a big Elvis exhibition thing in Bendigo that Priscilla organised, where they brought over all these jumpsuits. The Aloha jumpsuit was there, they brought over one of his cars, stuff from the 50s, all this Elvis stuff, which was amazing to see, because I can't see that I'll ever get myself over to Graceland. Speaking of which, this jacket is actually from Graceland. Years and years ago, a friend of mine went over there and bought me this jacket and brought it back for me, but on the tag it actually says it's from Graceland. But anyway, that's the Baz Luhrmann, who does some wacky, strange movies. Steelbook of Elvis. And I said, I'll probably, Thursday night, I might have a couple of drinks, and I'll watch it again and I'll go in with a different perspective, because I already know what I'm going to expect. But yeah, as I said, I must be one of the rare ones out there who walked away, just like a mate of mine, the same aspect of, what the hell was that? I mean, seriously, it did remind me of Austin Powers, and the movie was in fast forward. It's supposed to be a 4-hour version, whether he's going to release it or not, maybe that'll make a lot more sense. Oh, and that one scene where he's on stage and he fires Tom Parker, we all know that never happened. Why fabricate stuff that didn't actually happen? Right, another reason I got this is I love biopics to do with Johnny Cash or La Bamba. I mean, La Bamba for Richie Valens. That would be insane on 4K. Buddy Holly story. Actually, with the whole Britney Spears thing in this, imagine redoing the Buddy Holly story. Now let's insert some Metallica or Megadeth. It just doesn't make any sense. Neither does putting that Cardi B and Britney in this. Anyway, just a quick rundown, the Steelbook. Catch you on the next one. I got my Lost Boys collector's edition that's been sent from Zavvi. Let's hope it gets here and doesn't go back to England. And I've also ordered the collector's box set of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Both of them are on their way, and I'll do videos on those when they get here. Especially my Lost Boys one. I'm hanging for me Lost Boys one. Alright guys, catch you on the next video. See you later.